I just wanted to start out by saying that what really attracted me to become a landscape architect was that I thought I wanted to be a social worker to begin with. And I started making films, and I was excited by the idea of filmmaking and how things were happening inside these kind of visual experiences that were changing the way that I could see things. And I discovered landscape architecture, and I discovered it in a way that was very much like making films. I think what happens in the landscape is that we move through the outdoor space. Everything's kind of in the peripheral vision. We're not really focused on things. We're usually going from one building to the other, and then somehow the landscape is there. So the more I learned about the landscape, the more I got interested in it as a vehicle for social change. So our company has really been involved with many schools. Asphalt reduction is kind of one of the things we like to do. We've worked on community gardens for years, and we do a considerable amount of pro bono work. I would say the interesting thing about the initial presentation was the notion of socially responsible work. I'd say that 60 to 80% of the work that we do I would consider socially responsible. It is work with institutions, with small nonprofits, and groups that don't necessarily benefit from professional design services. So I'm going to talk to you about Fallen Bridge Park, a beautiful site at the edge of the 101 freeway. You can see it marked in red here. This bridge is a pedestrian bridge that goes across 101, and there's a dead end of 18th Street that comes into a sound wall. This was kind of the condition that we found the site. There were some neighbors that approached us to actually help them improve this site. There were problems with constant graffiti in the area and just a generally bad feeling of this space. So this is the bridge. The neighbors have been engaged with this for many years. They've planted, they've made benches. The city has improved the sidewalk a little bit here. You can see there's a kind of French connection here, people liking the color blue. So we developed a plan with the community to improve the area basically on the right side of the plan here, and really the whole park. So there was a little neighborhood process that went on, and it got phased. So we've used the drawings to apply for various neighborhood beautification grants, and the first phase was the area to the right, which was this sound wall. So this was the initial drawing that went into the city. It had to do with a small sitting wall. It happens that at the top of 18th Street here, you kind of get a great western view of the Mission and Twin Peaks. So the idea was to create a place where people could sit and enjoy the city in an sunny afternoon. So these were the drawings, and our company also is involved with building projects. So we did the drawings pro bono, and the project was designed to a budget that, of course, we didn't really care about because we went out and bought a lot of other materials pro bono that we wanted to use, but these were the materials that we could apply for. So now here's our crew building a stone wall along the street, the sitting wall, and this is kind of the way the area looked last fall. This again was the before picture, and the wall being constructed with the small planting area beyond. The neighbors came out and did all the planting in the area, and we purchased all the plants, but they were very happy to participate. This was not too long ago. Again, a picture in the fall. One thing that we really like to do, and we do this with school environments, is to actually post the plan for the public to see what's going to happen. We don't really put our name on it. We've noticed that most architects just generally have their big name all over everything, but really what we want people to see is the plan. So this is the sound wall now, and here's the view from the bridge to the park. We're now in the process of the second round. Here's one of the neighborhood activists, Jean, who really has spearheaded a lot of the fundraising for this, and she's enjoying the view of the mission. And that's her view. Here we're looking at the next phase of the project. And there's going to be a small little pétanque court in this area. We'll extend the stone walls up, do some new planting, and this is our phasing plan. So this is the kind of documentation that we're using to get this project built. Thank you.